Hello, my name is Brianna Fobbs. I am a student at the School of Imaging and Information Technology. My classmates and I are proud to present to you our program entitled Magic City. We have had an exciting and fun time visiting four of the most wonderful institutions in Rochester. We have been busy shooting video, creating music, and editing our show for the past year. It has been a big job, but we have enjoyed every minute of it. Our program is designed to entertain as well as inform, and we sincerely hope that you enjoy our efforts.
Welcome to the Mariel Art Gallery. We were created in 1913 as a community and university art museum, which means that we're here for the citizens of Rochester, but then we're also part of the University of Rochester. So that means that the University of Rochester students get to go here for free. And we're not only a museum, we have 2 floors over here at the museum, but we also have a nice art store. We have the art school that you saw earlier, and we also have an art library up in the tower, and then we have a nice fancy restaurant good for dates in the corner there. So it's a beautiful museum. We have 5 different shows that come every year that rotate, so you can come in and see one show and then it goes away and then you can see a fresh show. Then we have organ concerts on the 2nd floor that the Eastman School of Music students go perform, and we also have an outdoor sculpture garden that you can walk around our grounds. A lot of people walk their dogs out there and you can go see those sculptures.
Come on. Isn't this a great piece?
What is it?
Oh, it's simple. It's The Entombment made in the 1650s by Luca Giordano. Wow. But I got a surprise for you guys.
That was so amazing. And it says it all about it right here.
This is some of my favorite objects in this museum. Coming right now is a personal friend of mine's art historian, Sydney Greaves.
Welcome to the museum. I see that you found our Egyptian coffins. They are some of the most popular objects we have here in the gallery. They're amazing, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Did you realize that they are a matched set? The one on top, the person-shaped coffin, is called anthropoid. It actually fits inside the bottom box-shaped coffin. It's shaped like a shrine that the ancient Egyptians used in worshiping their gods. Both of these belong to a man called Pa Debehu Aset, and he lived in ancient Egypt over 2,300 years ago. He probably purchased these coffins, had his name inscribed on them, and had himself buried in them somewhere, maybe in his hometown of Asyut. But we don't know for sure, because we don't know what happened to his mummy. The coffin on top would have held his mummy, and did at one time, but somewhere over the course of the last 2,300 years it got lost, or stolen, or destroyed. We don't know what happened. The only thing we know that didn't happen is that it didn't get up and run away. That only happens in the movies. Pa Debehu Aset wasn't a king, but he was definitely wealthy enough to have not only one, but two coffins to protect his body for the afterlife. It was a very, very important concept in ancient Egypt. Unfortunately, his body, his mummy, didn't survive, but his coffins did, to keep his memory and his spirit alive in the afterlife the way the ancient Egyptians believed that it would. Do you see all the images of people and animal-shaped heads on people all over these coffins? Do you know who these are?
The gods?
The gods and goddesses. The ancient Egyptians worshipped hundreds and hundreds of gods and goddesses. They had a god or goddess for every aspect of the natural world, of life and death, and all of these gods and goddesses had different importance in different areas of Egypt. Many of the objects in an art museum are one of a kind, priceless in the sense that they can never be redone. Although this coffin set, for example, is only wood and paint, it's not valuable materials, but the information that it gives us, its age, makes it almost priceless. It can never be replaced. They're the only ones just like them in the whole world.
So welcome to the Creative Workshop. This is our Lucy Byrne Gallery, and we always put up student and teacher art shows here. The one that we have on our walls right now is our drawing show. It was designed and put up by an intern who worked with us and myself, and it includes drawings from students and teachers. Artists draw in a number of different styles and reasons. If you turn over here, these are drawings that are done by a teacher here. His name is Dejan Pejovic. Aren't they nice? He's also a sculptor, and so his drawings tend to work from ideas that he has sometimes about the human form and sometimes about sculptural form.
If you're sitting back and you're too far away, you won't have a good idea of what's really happening on this screen. I want you to get comfortable sitting here with it spinning, okay? This part is already done. This is the centering part. Stay up, wait. There we go. You won't be pulling those up. Yeah, you gotta smack it down, yeah. This part, the centering. This is the important part. Remember I said that? If this pot isn't on center, when I open it up to make the floor, the walls won't be even. The opening in the ball of clay has to be right on center. crash into your fingers on that side. So stay where the blue tape is.
So how to do it?
Thumbs together. And take either your index finger or your middle finger and start right down at the bottom. Inside and outside, right at the bottom. And very slowly come up the side. Stay with the blue tape.